It feels so comfy understanding that very soon something will about to change. Political climate change, job will improve, your relationship will gonna fixed, your financial state will grow, you will you are going to become a better person. But those feelings, it's not leading nowhere. How many people in your life you've been seeing that they are speaking in the same pattern? Like, I'm about to quit the job, I'm about to lose some weight, I'm about to start the gym, I'm about to make a business. How many people just keep planning and waiting the right moment to do that? But it never happened. Some people just keep rolling the ideas about the future, what's gonna be way better than present. And that's a really dangerous trap. And I'm come right today just to warn you about that. Before we go any further, I'll tell you that this video have no script, no editing. We'll just end beginning and end just from my heart, something that I feel I want to talk about, and I feel it's the right time because someone, if I have a idea that I want to do that video, I sure in this planet there are some person have same search. So, right moment. We're still stick with the idea that it's gonna be some moment would change everything. For now, I'll suffer. For now, I need to struggle. But I know it's almost there. Something almost changed, but it never does. How many times you've been there? How many times you've been expecting something about to change and it's never changed? How many times you expect things and they never does? That's where you bring your attention from the past, when it's supposed to be, to the future. That's how your mind, which is wild animal, I need to tell you, your mind is trying to escape the reality he doesn't like. That's the thing. You are perfect and unique story and a character. You are absolutely complete and enough. You need nothing to add on you. You need nothing to cut. You're perfect as you are. But your mind, that's where issues come. It's not satisfying. It's always have something to change, something to improve, something to struggle about. And most of the humans on planet Earth, it's just a matter of how much who control the mind. Not the control, but dealing with. And those escaping, that's trap what I was speaking about. When the mind is rolling so much negativity, I mean you're living in a certain environment which is just as it is. Not bad, not good. Just as it is. You can look at this and go from that. Even if you don't like it, there are always certain steps what you can perform here and now to do steps to fix that. And you always have ability to create imagine, those temples. Like I hate the job, but you keep in mind that, almost there. I'll find something. Something will change, but I need the right moment to quit. It's not the right time. Or yeah, I have some 20 pound myself. I have some 20 pound extra. I need to change that, but it's not the right time. It's a winter, it's cold, and I need to eat well, and also just it's so hard. It's not the time. That's when we start wondering about somewhere, which is not necessarily lead you somewhere. You don't have to do that. But your mind in this way just help you and try to save you. That's how it works. Because you are not satisfied where you are, so you're not grateful not enough, but just not grateful for whatever you have, and you create expectation for the future, for those better future than you have present right now. And this moment you create those world which is not exist and you're waiting when that world begin. And it's not, it's week, after week, after months, but nothing really happened. And you, of course, upset. And you can't wait. You're waiting the moment. Oh, I want to be financial independent. But in this case, I definitely need to start a business, right? It's not a good time. Look at the political climate. Look at the president. Look at the financial market. You always can find those things which can help you to delay your activity. Because since you're in the moment of delaying, you give yourself more time. Oh, how comfy is that? How comfy is realizing that you're here and you're thinking, you're a lot of thinking about having a little different life. But how pleasure is the distance between that life what you want and you now always keep growing. So it's mean you don't really have to do something, right? It's not that emergency. I mean, I want to be rich. I will. I'll be a millionaire, but right now it's just not the time yet. I'm not yet ready. How comfy is that? You are by yourself, self-sabotaging yourself from doing something because you have those imagined world sitting in your head and you just waiting for it. So many people just rely on they think they will win the lottery. Look at all those folks who keep playing the lottery. It's literally explaining what I'm just said. Instead of putting every dollar what they put to the lottery to some investments, if you will take the average people who try to win the lottery, because I don't have edits, I need to be always patient because I'm sitting in a parking slot which does not belong to me. Sorry for interrupting. So, if you will take all people in the United States or any part and take all the money what they spend to the lottery and spread between the people who play, there'll be really enough money on there if you just invest them. So you just see by the example of lottery exact model how the most people act. So most people don't really want to do steps, like real steps. Spend hours for research, seeing what's around. I mean, what do you have? I mean, for example, I'm in Romania. There are really not a lot of ways to make business, but in the United States, oh, just allow me to go there. I'll make money. But a lot of people will not. So instead of spend real time for real solving the issue what you might have, you prefer kinda little effort. Like, oh, I'll spend $5 in 2 weeks to just try to play the lottery. Maybe I'll become a millionaire. Zero people who play the lottery don't expect the winning. Me too, I've been there. I'm not a special. I also won $1 million. But I don't create the illusion by that. I mean, if tomorrow something happen and I'll get a mill, I know what to do with that. But definitely today, it's don't bother me. I will tell you more. Today, even don't bother that I could have low money. It also doesn't bother me. Oh, I know what to do in that. We'll just change our habits. We'll just start eating more simple food and all kind of thing. Idea is actions, sacrifices. You imagine or think or dream or wish certain lifestyle. You want to be rich. You want to, if you're lonely, you want to have marriage and, a lot of stuff we might need. That thing is, to have that thing, it's required from you to show, actually yourself, that you are able to provide some actions towards thing you want. That's why I call this life the biggest equalizer ever been. I'm sorry. Why? Because it's absolutely balance all the people. only certain amount of people who really want to reach something they might want to reach, they'll do that. And some of other just fail. That's why there will be never a moment when you can start. This moment being yesterday. The moment you start something being when you're born. All other is just a line of events. So whatever you have in your head, anything, financially, relationship, literally anything you have, like dreaming and expecting those things will come in your life, leave it alone. Accept this doesn't happen. Believe me, it's better for you. If you are single and you are waiting, just a sec, and you are really waiting for became not single, like find the partner, the best thing you can do, just accept I'm lonely. Right now, in this period of time, I'm alone. It's also beneficial. I don't need to care about someone. You have things to do. But by accepting that you are alone, you are agreed with the present. You are agree and you are kind of in peace with everything you have right now. So you don't acting from the feel of luck. I'm luck of someone else. That's a black hole. When you lonely and you think that in order to be happy you gotta find someone, that's only act from the luck. And that's not true. You need nothing to be happy. You're already complete. Other people will not make you happy. Other person. Money will not make you happy. I know many people will never agree about that, but I could tell that in this life, in this world, somewhere around you, there are a lot of rich people. But I bet none of them, not all of them happy. Yeah, they have more possibility, they have more things to buy, but then what? They always a barrier, like you always can find the limits. Someone can buy a car like 10 times expensiver than yours, and that's what, and still there are a lot of cars which is way more expensive. That's why I'm saying there are never right time. I just never show up. Will be never right time for you to start. And maybe my video will become that time. What can you do today? Just wherever. First thought, like what kind of action or activity you have in your life right now, which is don't consume your energy, which is some kind of your dream. Imagine if it's dancing or singing or playing the guitar or making the videos or I don't know, any hobby, any like better it should be activity, like something when you can spend time and don't count time. When you like, wow, just happened, just like an hour spent, but don't go to extreme. There are a lot of stuff which just keep you in dopamine loop. So whatever those things you have, what can you do today in order to make steps towards more of those happen in your life? If it's singing, can you find sing classes? Or can you make it more regular base? So wherever hobby you have, try to right now implement those hobby as something appear in your life in a good order. I mean, frequently. So wherever your hobby is basically a gift, what you are ready to do with no energy consume, right? Because I know the person who loves snowboarding. Like just it's a passion. He said, I'm ready to drive 15 hours to another state and I'll drop my car and I will just, no matter how tired am I'll go to the mountains and I will snowboard. That's what I'm speaking about. Because if you told taxi driver or truck driver or any kind of profession connected to driving a car, how about to have a 15-hour shift? And if those shifts end, you will ask him, hey, maybe we hang out somewhere. I don't think he will, or she. That's the thing. Because there are certain activities in our life which doesn't spend energy at all. That's magic. I know that for sure from my own experience. I'm making video, they just give me energy. I can literally down them all day long and I'll be fine. I'll be okay with that. That's so wonderful. That's magical. It's just you need to find those things. And another tip, I just recently got it from one of my favorite dude. He said, you gotta find the activity where you feel that whatever you're doing in this activity was done by something else. Like if you know those musician player where they're like the higher rank of the musician players, when they even noticed it wasn't them performing that high class music or a singer or a sport player, they always said, I've been in the flow. It wasn't actually me. It was zero thoughts there. It was just like I was so connected. That's what I'm speaking about. You gotta find that. You gotta find process where you feel something above you helping you towards this process. And if you find that, your life will go like now you can start implement more of it in your life. That's a secret. For example, my passion is making video, telling people some secrets, what I had, some my experience, what I've been going through. And one moment I decide, why I just not make more of it? Why I don't, first of all, I'll more practice on it, so I'll feel way better on camera. And in the moment I realize by that I'm already doing a lot, I feel good. I feel that I make some effect on the world. And another good tip that wherever you think to start, or very good if those kind of thing you're about to start will somehow benefit to other. Believe you or not, anything which target pure from heart somehow affect to others, it it's gonna always be successful. I've been in Sri Lanka. It was my first trip with my wife, and they teach us that usually when you pray or dream, I have a bad sleep this night. When you dream or pray or wish, you usually do it for yourself. Could be for your relatives, like for your family, for your kids, for your wife, for your parents. That's how we usually make our dreams. Like, I wish like my family have this or that. But when I've been in Sri Lanka, I remember they taught us that in Buddhism, or Buddhism, I'm not sure, this is their religion. They said the higher dreams or higher pray could be only for third person, for the person you never know before. And it's been really nice to observe how they willingly want to help. If they see the stranger need help, they will. So wherever activity you're thinking to go in, try to see how it benefits other and you by benefiting, because it's a connection. By me making the video, I really do feel how effective it could be, because I've been gathering this 10 years, going through the hundreds books, meditation, guru, teaching, courses, all kind of stuff. And what if I can share that? What if I can bring some my own experience into the knowledge I already have, and it's convert into the new point of view? Why would I even keep that for me? That's just a wow effect. So whatever you have, think from that how it can benefit other and you by benefits other. It's just a circle magic, and it's really touching. And just just stop or just start. It's wherever it is. Just try to make a small steps. Just do something. You always able for some little steps, and it's worth it. That's your life. Just keep making actions and just bringing more energy into that. It will grow. It will grow eventually. I bet it will. And today, my flow is over. I've been really grateful for you spend that much time with me. Thank you so much. I will keep sharing. I'll keep recording my thoughts, insight, and experience. And I know someone might need that, and it's make me really happy. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and an amazing life.